Hello, hi, this is Rima and this is gonna be my first YouTube video, so please bear with me as I figure out how it works. I am making big changes in my life. I decided to quit my job and to leave Singapore after having lived here for the past 8 years. It's scary and it's daunting, but I am so convinced this is going to be one of the best chapters of my life. And I'm hoping that if I share this part of my journey with you, maybe it will help you think through how you want to make changes in your life and maybe give you the push you need to pull the trigger. I think for me, for a while now, I could see my fire was dying. And I think it's because I was living in a very conventional way, but didn't put the hard work required to figure out what is it that I wanted to do with my life and who is it that I wanted to be. And the moment I started paying attention to what brings me energy, it came so clear to me that I craved traveling the world and being amazed by its beauty and building something that would make it a better place. So when I realized that these dreams meant so much to me, I felt like I owed it to myself to act on it. So I decided to give myself 12 months, or at least for as long as my savings will carry me, to do exactly that. And I am so convinced that no matter what happens, even if I fail in doing all of it, I will still come out a better person. This has been cooking in my head for over a year now, and I think it all came clear to me when I started thinking about what kind of mom I wanted to be one day for my kids. And that's when I realized that the path I was currently on was not gonna make me that kind of mom, because I want to inspire my kids to dream big, and I want to be the mom that tells her kids, your mom went to the end of the world by herself and she climbed all these beautiful places and did all these hard things, so that they know that if she did that and these are hard things, then they should be allowed to dream even bigger. So in thinking that, I realized that the only way that it was gonna happen is if I actually acted on it now, and hence the plan. So my philosophy here is that if I can do things that I never thought I could do, then I will learn to allow myself to dream bigger. And so to do that, I designed 3 dream experiences that will hopefully give me the tools I need to navigate the entrepreneurial journey that I ultimately want to go on. And I know that entrepreneurship is going to be lonely, it's going to be gruesome. So I put a lot of thought into designing these 3 experiences, telling myself that if I can go through these experiences, I will actually come out with a lot of clarity on how much I can handle. My first dream experience is going to be to fly to Nepal for a meditation course. Meditation has always been a skill that I wanted to pick up, and I think that this would be an opportunity for me to learn to sit with my thoughts, learn to manage them better, especially when everything feels out of control, and hopefully also an opportunity to figure out who I want to be. So my second dream experience is going to be to complete the Everest Base Camp trek. This one is scaring me in a million ways. It's 120 kilometers over 12 days that goes up to an altitude of 5,300 meters. I've never trekked, I've never even camped out in my life, so this is really me pushing my physical limits to find out how mentally strong I am, and hopefully an opportunity to build resilience for the hard times I'll face in the future. Yeah, fingers crossed for that one. So my third dream experience is to backpack South America. And this is really about going to these really far places that I dreamt of as a child, and to learn to navigate a lot of ambiguity. I don't speak Spanish and I don't know what to expect from these places. And I hope that from doing this, I will learn to trust my judgment and my problem-solving skills, because I'm sure a lot of problems will come my way. I also hope to be amazed by the world and to just learn a lot about life in other parts of the world. And so overall, from these 3 experiences, I'm really hoping that I will learn a lot about myself and about the world, enough to absorb it all and see what kind of problems I would want to solve eventually as an entrepreneur. So I am fully aware of the consequences of my decision here. I think exiting the job market and living on my savings are very, very scary experiences. I also think that I'm signing myself up for a lot of ambiguity and hardship in these experiences that I'm about to do. But somehow in doing this, I think I'm trying to reach a better version of myself. I am trying to be a Rima that's bold enough to do everything that scares her and resilient enough to bounce back from any failure, and probably a Rima also that's so full of life because she lives and makes her big decisions with her heart. And I think by doing this, despite all the risks and things that could go wrong with this experience, I'm going to trust that I'm coming out of it a better person. And there's no way I can regret taking a chance on myself this way. So yeah, this is me pulling the trigger, 12 months to grow a lot and discover myself. I want to call this project Spark Venture because it's really about going very far off the beaten path to find out what makes me feel alive. And so stay tuned as I share more about this journey.